Hey everybody, Rory from A&S Gear, and we've got gel blasters up on the table again, and we've got the glow-in-the-dark rounds up here because there's a new version of the device that creates the glow for the glow-in-the-dark round. On the old versions, we saw like a mock suppressor or silencer that only fit 2 models of the gel blaster, I believe. But now they've come up with a new version that fits all the models of the gel blaster. So no matter which version you have, especially like these ones right here, you've got an option as to making that device work or making the glow-in-the-dark balls work for whatever gel blaster you've got. So this is a new Feedneck base that replaces the old Feedneck base that has the unit inside of it that glows in there. So the UV light that charges the glow-in-the-dark ball is built into this Feedneck base. So let's open this up so you can kind of see what you get inside of there. You're going to get the unit itself, and we'll go over that in a second. You're going to get some AAA batteries. Unlike the original one that was the suppressor style that had a rechargeable battery inside of it, this just runs on 2 AAA size batteries. You're going to get a little Allen key for the set screw that comes with it. And then you're going to also get 2,500 of the glow-in-the-dark balls. But we don't need those right now. What we need to do is put one on here. So the first thing we need to do is remove the original base off. So we're going to take this off of here. Depending on what model you have, some of them have a screw that's in the side like this one. These don't have any screw on the side of them right there. So if you do have the screw, you want to look before you try to force this thing off. If you have that external screw right there, make sure we remove it. And I need a smaller Phillips head screwdriver for that. So we're going to take this, we're going to undo it far enough out. Sometimes you'll be able to get the screw all the way out and take it out. Sometimes it'll stick in there like that. But once it's ready to slide off, you can just slide it off right there. Now we're going to take our new one, and this is going to go on here. But the first thing we want to do is put our batteries in. So if we flip it over to the bottom, you'll see there are 4 screws on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only screw you need to worry about or adjust or take out is the one that is closest to the on and off switch, which is right here on the back. So if we flip this over and look at the bottom, the screw closest to that, we want to remove. So we'll take this screw out. Take that screw completely out. And then this little cap will come off. And our AAA batteries are going to slide inside of here. If we look at the back of the cap, it tells us negative and positive. So when this is sitting on here, we want to make sure that the negative terminal and the positive terminal are what is facing out at the end right here. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to line it up again, make sure I've got it correct. I do. And then I'm going to push this on and kind of get it to go into place. What I've had to do is kind of come in at an angle and then rotate it back to get this on here. Kind of like this. And then I'm holding it forward with my fingers, and I'll put the screw back in. Once that screw bites and starts going down in there, then you can kind of let go of the cap. Don't over tighten it, just go to where you feel it stop, and then don't go any further. It is plastic, so if you just crank that screw, you'll either strip it or break it, so you don't need to do that. Now in here, is our 2 lights. So we've got on both sides, we've got the UV bulbs that are down inside there. This is our on and off. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Maybe if I cover it, you can kind of see it glowing in there. Turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on. If I take one of these, come on out of there, ball. Take 2. And I'll drop them down in there. You really can't see it, but they are under this harsh light. Oh, there you go. That's because I I must have dropped them somewhere else and didn't even drop them in there. You can see them glowing inside there now. And then when it falls out, it's going to go into the marker and then shoot right out of there. There we go. And if I switch it off, switch it on, switch off. So that's how that works right there. Put those back in here. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on. It's just going to slide onto the rail like it did before. We're going to slide it down, and then we're going to look inside here to make sure that it lines up properly with the hole down there. We want to make sure that when it feeds in there that it's actually going down in. And then, in order to keep this thing from sliding around, it comes with that little set screw. That's going to go in the top. And then we're going to tighten that down. And again, we're going to tighten this until we just feel that resistance. And then we're going to stop. And that's going to help lock this feed neck in place so that it can't slide forward and back right there. Once we're done there, we can take our little canister here full of our glow-in-the-dark balls, flip it upside down so that we can screw that on. Then we can flip it back over, go ahead and power on our light, and then have some fun shooting right there. So that's it. This is how you use the all-encompassing GelStrike Feedneck right here. This will work on any of the gel blasters that have this Feedneck style to it. Makes it super easy to put that on there and lets you run them all. So right there, if you're looking to take your GelStrike and boost that performance and make those glow-in-the-dark balls work for yours, now you can do it. Pick yours up today at ansgear.com.